wearing that blue gingham for you special.
Oh, Ma, I hate this dress.
Now, Rebecca, you always look very nice.
Every day I go to school dressed like a sick turkey.
Oh, hush up with you.
Mama, George is throwing soap at me.
I'll come up and slap the both of you. That's what I'll do.
We got a mill in our town, too. You hear it? Makes blankets. Cartwright owns it. It's brought him a fortune.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Children, now I won't have it. Breakfast is just as good as any other meal, and I won't have you gobbling like wolves. It'll stunt your growth. That's a fact. Wally, put away that book.
Oh, Ma, by 10 o'clock I hear know all about Canada.
No books at the table. You know the rules well as I do. As for me, I'd rather have my children healthy than bright.
I'm both, Mama. You know I am. I'm the brightest girl in school for my age. I have a wonderful memory.
Eat your breakfast.
I'll speak to your father about it when he's good and rested. Seems to me 25 cents is enough
No,
for a
Mom.
boy your age.
I got a lot of things to buy.
Strawberry phosphates, that's what you spend it on.
I don't see how Rebecca comes to have so much money. She has more than $1.
I've been saving it up, Gradual.
Well, dear, I think it's good to spend some every now and then.
Mama, do you know what I love most in the world? Do you? Money.
Eat your breakfast.
That's the first bell. I gotta go.
Now walk fast. But you don't have to run. Wally, pull up your pants at the knee.
Tell Mrs. Foster I send my best congratulations. Can you remember that?
Yes, Mom.
You look real nice, Rebecca. Pick up your feet. Here, chick, 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 chick. Here, chick, 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 chick. No, go me. What's the matter with you? Fight, fight, fight. That's all you do. Well, you don't belong to me. Where'd you come from? Oh, don't be scared. No one's gonna hurt you. Oh, good morning, Myrtle. How's you cold?
Well, I still get that tickling feeling in my throat. Told Charles I don't know as I go to choir rehearsal tonight.
Well, have you tried singing an Ovia voice?
Well, I have, but I can't seem to do that and stay on the key. While I am resting myself, I thought I'd string some of these beans.
Let me help you. Beans have been real good this year.
Yep. Told myself I put up 40 quarts if it kills me. Children say they hate them, but I noticed they're able to get them down all winter.
Now, Myrtle, I've got to tell you something, because if I don't tell somebody, I'll burst.
What, Julia Gibbs?
Myrtle, did one of those second-hand furniture men from Boston come and see you last Friday?
No.
Well, he called on me. First, I thought he was a patient just wanting to see Dr. Gibbs. No. He wormed his way into my parlor, and Myrtle Webb, he offered me $350 for Grandmother Wentworth's highboy, as I'm sitting here.
Julia Gibbs.
He did. That old thing. Why, it was so big, I almost gave it to Cousin Hester Wilcox.
Well, you're going to take it, aren't you?
I don't know.
You don't know? Julia Gibbs, what's come over you?
If I could get the doctor to take the money and go away on a trip, I'd spill it like that. You know, Myrtle, it's always been a dream of my life to see Paris, France. I don't know. It sounds crazy, I suppose, but I promised myself that if we ever had the chance.
Well, what's the doctor say about it?
I beat about the bush a little and said if I got a legacy, that's the way I put it, I'd make him take me.
Mm-hmm. And what's he say?
Well, you know how the doctor is. haven't heard a serious word out of him since I've known him. No, he said, it might make him discontented with Grover's Corners to go traipsing about Europe. Better let well enough alone, he says. Every 2 years, he takes a trip to the battlefields of the Civil War, and that's a treat for anybody, he says.
Well, Mr. Webb just admires the way Dr. Gibbs knows everything about the Civil War. Mr. Webb's a good mind to give up Napoleon and move over to the Civil War. Only Dr. Gibbs, being one of the greatest experts in the country, just makes him despair.
It's a fact. Dr. Gibbs is never so happy as when he's at Eastern or Gettysburg. The times I walked over those hills, Myrtle, stopping at every bush, pacing it all about, like we was gonna buy it.
Well, Julia, if that second-hand man's really serious about buying it, you sell it, and then you'll get to see Paris, all right. Just keep dropping hints from time to time. That's how I got to see the Atlantic Ocean, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry I mentioned it. Only it seems to me that once in your life before you die, you ought to see a country where they don't talk in English. They don't even want to.
Thank you very much, ladies. Now, I have to interrupt here. You see, I want to give you a little more information about our town. Kind of a scientific account, if you might say. So I've asked Professor Willard of our state's university to come down and sketch a few details about our town. Professor Willard,